Hello board gamers! Today I'm going to show my top 10 solo engine building board games. Well, engine building can mean a lot of things, but I mean games like where you can somehow progress through the game, building your tableau or stuff that will increase your income or victory point gaining through the game. So these are games that have those elements. So let's get started with number 10, Voidfall. If you have seen my top 10 best solo board games ever list, the Voidfall is number 1. It's my most favorite solo board game ever. But as an engine builder, it has the engine building elements, but it's more like Spirit Island in space, I would say. You're trying to solve the crisis stuff and conquer the galaxy and stuff like that. But it has the engine building. You are building more guilds that will increase your income. And you have kind of like engine building here, of course. You are also making new technologies or researching new technologies that will increase your compatibility or income or something else. So yeah, it has the engine building, but keep in mind this is really heavy solo board game. And if you are not enjoying heavy stuff, this is not for you. But if you enjoy really meaty, high replay value solo game, this is amazing game for that. But as an engine builder, it has the engine building elements, but it's not an engine building game in its core. So yeah, that's why it's number 10. And number 9, little bit same. It's Kite. It's like area control war game, but it also has the engine building stuff. You are building up buildings on the board, and you are trying to increase your income, deploying your workers on the board. So it has the engine building element, but it's tiny. So that's why it's number 9. But in overall, it's amazing solo board game. It goes like same as the Voidfall. It is a better game than its engine builder. But these two games still made to the list because they have the engine building element. And they are amazing games. So yeah, that's why they are here. And number 8 is Frostpunk. Yeah, this is again more like a survival game, like Robinson Crusoe or something like that. But it also has the engine building. You are building coal mines and woodcutters, and you're building hunting huts to gain more food. So you are building your engine on the board while you are trying to survive, and you are increasing your income so that the game comes a little bit easier to manage and you can progress without a lot of problems. So it definitely has the engine building element, and really nice thing about Frostpunk is that it works wonderfully solo. It doesn't actually add anything if you add 2 or 3 players to it, because you are playing the same game, but you are just thinking together. So the Frostpunk really functions well as solo game, and it doesn't lose anything if you are playing it just solo. So really amazing game, but it's more like a survival game than actual engine building game. But still, it has a lot of engine building stuff, and it's an amazing experience. So let's see what's next. Next one is Andromeda's Edge. You can say same thing about this also. It's more like send your units type of worker placement area control game. But you are definitely building your engine. You are buying new modules to your board, and once you finish the round and return your ships, you are activating the modules. So you are definitely building more stuff. You are building more ships, you are building the modules, you are building buildings on the board, while also doing worker placement and combat actions. This one needs actually an expansion to be able to be solo playable, but the expansion is quite big as a solo expansion. You have multiple different enemies, different difficulties. It has completely different rule sets for the Automa and different ships and ports and stuff like that, so it's really nice. But keep in mind, if you want to play this as solo, you need the expansion to be able to play it as a solo. And let's move on to the next one. It's Everdell. Everdell is like Tableau engine building game. You are just playing your cards on the table and you are increasing everything you have while you are playing it. So it definitely is an engine building game. For the solo, the core box official rules are kind of bad. And if you want to play it solo, I would highly recommend to either get the Mistfood expansion, which adds the solo Spider-Bot opponent, or download fan-made rules from the Board Game Geek forum, which adds a better Automabot to the base box than the official one. The official one is really boring. It doesn't actually play. It's like not actually playing against anybody. But somebody made, I believe it's Rufus or something like that, called Automa, and it's completely free on Board Game Geek forum, and it's way better solo experience. Or just get the Mistwood expansion, which adds the official Spider-Bot to the game. It's a really fun game, really easy to learn. It has a lot of replay value. It's a really nice game, but you need the expansion or the fan-made rules to play it. And next one is kinda like Everdell. It's Wondrous Creatures. It's same type of game. You are playing your cards on the table. You are doing the same stuff as you do in Everdell, just a little bit differently. They are both worker placement games where you build your tableau and your engine. But this one has better solo mode. You don't need any expansions or any fan-made rules. Just the official rules are amazing. There are a lot of stuff to do, a lot of different cards. Actually, this one has all cards are unique, while in Everdell there are copies of the same card. So you have like more variation in this game and more different type of engine combos, I would say. So it's really amazing game. And I prefer the Wondrous Creatures, but some people like Everdell more. But they are like equal level. So they are both really amazing games. And then we have number 4. It's SETI. It's quite new game. It was released like last year. And it is amazing game. Just the one little minor complaint is that the Automa is scanning a lot. And once you figure it out, you kind of figure out how to play against it. But it's still amazing game. The solo mode is really well done. Even with this minor complaint. You can see that they didn't glue it on top of the game. It was something they thought from the beginning of the making of the game, because the Automa has rules that makes it play like a real player, and it's always nice to see that they really push the solo mode. So in SETI you are searching alien life from the space, and you are building your income tableau, and you are sending your probes to the space and stuff like that. So it's definitely an engine building game, and it's awesome also. It's really amazing game. A lot of hype about this game recently, but yeah, it's worth all the hype. And top 3, number 3, it's Evolution. This game caught me off guard last year. I didn't expect anything. I wasn't waiting for the game, but once it was released, it looked fun, and I bought it, and it's amazing. I think I played like 40 times, and I still haven't got bored to it. So it's a really high replay value solo game, and you are building your kinda, what's the word for it? You are somebody in school that is trying to learn something about civilizations or something like that, and you are building your, it's not keyboard, but something like that, some panel, and you are deploying new technologies on the board and gaining more income actions, and you are also conquering areas on the map, so it's like area control in some way. But yeah, it has a lot of things going on. And yeah, it's console. You're building stuff on your console. Yeah, that's the word. So this is truly amazing game, and the solo mode is really challenging. There are many different difficulties, and it really pushes the challenge up, and it's a really nice solo game. I really like this one. And of course, Stefan Feld is a well-known designer. I haven't played many of Stefan's game. I have played some, but this is definitely the best one I've seen from Stefan Feld. So yeah, really amazing game. And number 2, I have Gaia Project. So in Gaia Project, you are playing different alien factions that are asymmetric, and you are trying to settle the galaxy. You are building your mines and tech labs and stuff like that on the space map. You have always randomized map, which is really amazing feature. And you are building your stuff on the planets, trying to increase your income each turn, while you are trying to make the best victory point combination possible. So it's really fun and a high replay game. And the solo mode is really well done. You actually have different factions that function different way, and they have own rule sets. And it's a really nice to see that you can actually play against different alien species. It's quite challenging if you are playing with high difficulty. It's really hard, but that keeps you playing it more when you try to win the hardest difficulty. So it's a really amazing game. It also has expansion that was released quite recently. I don't know what that adds, some new mechanics and some new races, but I haven't bought it or played it. But you don't need that, just the core box. It's amazing value for your money if you want to play solo engine building games. So yeah. And my number 1, it's Ark Nova. Ark Nova is so much fun, and it's definitely one of the best engine building games out there. It has the same minor issue that Everdell has. The official solo rules are not that impressive, but there is an Arno Automa fan-made solo variant on the Board Game Geek forum, and that's amazing. So if you are playing Ark Nova, please get the variation rules, play with the Arno. It's amazing. It plays like a real people, and it makes the solo mode work so nicely. And this is one of my favorite engine building games ever, because there is, I think, over 300 different gods. They are all unique animals and or other stuff, and you are building your engine each time with different gods. You need to kinda take what you get and do the best with what you have. So it always feels like you're playing a little bit differently, and it's so much fun. That's why it's my number 1 engine building game ever made. And I know many people like this game a lot, and it's a lot of fun. Really amazing game. So yeah, that's my top 10 for the engine building games you can play solo. If you have any other games you want to kinda suggest to me, please leave a comment below. I will definitely check those out. I know there are some that are quite popular, like Earth. Many people have said that's amazing engine building game. I haven't played myself, but if you have some other games I don't know and I don't have on my list, please leave a comment and let me know about those games. But yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.